Good afternoon, Corl Street. It was so nice that you were waiting so quietly, but thank you for meeting me. Boys and girls, before we get started with our program this afternoon, could you please quietly, we're going to rise to say the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to stay standing while our fabulous orchestra plays the Star-Spangled Banner for us. So after we finish the pledge, please do stay standing. Thanks. Go ahead and quietly stand. Orchestra and Mrs. Crone-Smith. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Corl Street, we're gathered here this afternoon for a very special reason. Today is our official ribbon cutting ceremony to celebrate the opening of Corl Street Elementary School. I know you might be thinking, Dr. Mark, we've been coming to school for 2 months. What do you mean Corl Street is opening today? Coming here every day for 2 months. But traditionally, when a new building is built, the community who came together to make that building happen, official ribbon cutting ceremony. And so that's what we're here to celebrate today. Dr. Mark has a phrase that she loves to use with everybody here in this building. And that phrase is, it takes a village. I say it all the time to teachers and staff and students, my family. And what that phrase means is, it takes a lot of people to work together to achieve a goal. And bringing this building together is no different. It absolutely has taken a village. And a lot of that village is here today to celebrate the opening of our building. This evening, you might know we're having an open house for the larger community to come and visit our beautiful school, because they are also a part of the village that brought this beautiful new space for us to use every day. And as you look around, you might see some faces that you recognize, and you might see some faces that you don't.
Nice work. What a special day. I realize this is a ceremony, and you guys have been living in this cool space for quite some time now, a couple months, which seems like a long time. It does seem like yesterday, and we were discussing the project and then planning the project. And I'd like to thank all the faculty and staff who engaged through it all and hung in there through all the transitions. Pretty special place. Do any of you have favorite spots in this building? Any kind of? Is this place that we're in now pretty nice? Mr. Hoover, I see you over there. He was my favorite teacher too. You know, the old school had some places that needed improved, and we all know that. And you have some pretty special places. I peeked in the library on my way in today. Pretty special spot too. I was a classroom teacher, so I'm a little biased. I taught math. My favorite spot is all the pretty cool classrooms, and I'm pretty jealous. So we're honored to be here. We're so glad that your facility's in good shape. The part that I'm most proud about Corl Street are the people here that work with our wonderful students. So I'd like you to give it up to all the faculty and staff for all they've done. They've done over the past couple years, you know, last winter break, this summer, all the different things they had to move, some of the sore backs. A lot of people pulled it together, so thank you very much. You know, have any of you seen any people with the bright hats on and driving the big trucks the past couple years, the construction workers? You recognize any? Have you seen any of those people? Well, we have some representatives who helped do the construction, make sure that we're on time or close to on time. I'd like all the physical plant folks, construction management, construction reps that are here today, wave at the students. Just turn around, you'll see some of them here. Let's give it up for them. Thanks. Thanks for all you've done. This was our tightest site construction project, and I know there were some ups and downs that we worked through, and I really appreciate everything you've done. I've saved the best appreciation for last, and I'd like to thank all the students for what you've done over the past couple years, especially you older students. You've seen us through all of this. But I'd like to give you a pat on the back, but I can't pat all of you on the back. So I want you to put your right hand out as far as you can. Yeah, the other hand. And just reach all the way around and give yourself a pat on the back. There you go. Appreciate you guys very much. You know, our schools can't just be built without a community saying you have our permission to do that. And the people here who help, well, actually I have one final. Mrs. Z, I know I haven't seen you in a little while. I texted you the other day, and we have kept in touch a little bit. We miss you. Before the construction project, knowing how challenging this was going to be here at Corl Street, Mr. Bach and I sat down with you and asked you if you'd help us through this. And, you know, after your eyes become uncrossed, you said absolutely with a big smile. And we are so grateful for you taking the faculty and staff and taking care of them through it all. And thank you very much. Thanks. Earlier I said I'm sort of a principal of principals, but I'm really not. I mean, I have a boss too, and I have 9 bosses. There's an elected group of people from our community who make some pretty big decisions, including the decision to give you guys a new school. And there are school board members, and several of them are with us today. I'm going to introduce the president of the school board, and she's been with us for several years, actually the same number of years I've been in the district. And she's a real big help to me and our team. And she's going to share some remarks with you. So let's welcome Mrs. Concepcion.
Thanks. Thank you, Dr. O'Donnell. Hello, everyone. This is such a special day for our school community, isn't it? All of us on the school board are just so glad that we get to help you celebrate your beautiful new school with you. Wow, your school is really, really nice. I was able to step into the library a few minutes before we came in here, and I was just amazed at all the beautiful spaces you have and room for a lot more books. So now I know all of you have had to be really patient with all of this construction at your school, and I want to thank you all for hanging in there. I hope it was fun to watch all the trucks moving and the new building being built all around you. I'm so grateful for the many people who made this possible, but I want to give some special thanks To our school board members who are here with us today, they're over here. They cared so very much about designing the best possible school for you, and they are so happy for everyone at Corl Street. So I'd like to thank Dr. Amy Bader, Ms. Lori Bedell, Ms. Gretchen Brandt, Dr. Dan Duffy, Mr. Scott Fozard, Mr. David Hutchinson, Mr. Jim Leas, and Ms. Laurel Zidney. And they're all here with us today. And I'd also really like to thank all of the Corl Street families for their patience during this project and our whole community for its support. Did you know families all across our town, all across our communities cared so much to make sure that you had a great school? Our whole community helped support building this building for you. I'm really proud to represent people who care so much about schools and learning, who care about you and want you to learn in a school as nice as Corl Street. And to all the teachers and staff members who have supported our students while working in a construction zone, a huge thank you is in order. So I hope you enjoy the year, and I hope that you always remember when you got to move into your brand new school. So thank you.
Next, we're going to hear from two very special teachers who are a part of our Corl Street Village. So Mrs. Hooper and Mrs. Ross are going to come up and share some words about Corl Street.
I feel like I should be on the other side. Okay, that's how we practiced anyway. Proud of the past and looking forward to a promising future.
We would like to share with you our gratitude and excitement about our new Corl Street School. Our renovations are done, and we are looking forward to a promising future in our new space.
The community of Corl Street Elementary School is proud of our past, steeped in community, and a strong connection among the students, families, faculty, staff, and neighbors. Ours is a neighborhood school. We walk to school, bike to school, and bus to school. Our family connections reach back all the way to the opening of this school in 1952. Many of our teachers have taught here for over 20 years, and a couple of our teachers were actually students at Corl Street.
While we may miss our great doors that opened up to the playground and stopping and chatting with each other during track and snack, we are really excited about our future. As you all have told us, all the students have told us, we love our new gym, the small group gathering spaces, the library, and all the fresh paint.
We are proud of Corl Street's past, but we look forward to Corl Street's amazing future. Go Cougars!
Go Cougars! She'll be mad at me.
We are proud of Corl Street's past, but we look forward to Corl Street's amazing future. Go Cougars!
And next, we have a representative from each grade level who's going to come up and share some words, things that they love about the new school. So I think I'm looking for Ryder, and I'm looking for Reese, and I'm looking for Penelope, and Emberly, and Nathan C., and Harper, who I just saw. I'm going to pass the mic to each of you. Go ahead, you can stay here. And then, Ryder, you can pass it. You want to go first? Okay. You can tell them who you are.
Hi, I'm Ryder. And the thing I like about the new school is that we get to make the history. And 50 years from now, they are going to be looking back on how the school was being built and how it looked when it was first made. Hi, I'm Nathan, and what I like about the new school is the new library.
So Mrs. Davis pay you to say that. Go ahead, please introduce who you are.
Okay. Hi, my name is Reese, and my favorite part about the new school is the library. It's big and unique, and I appreciate all the workers, what they have done.
My name is Penelope, and I'm in Mrs. Hooper's 3rd grade class. I've been a student at Corl Street since kindergarten, and I love the new building. I want to share a haiku poem about the library.
endless rows of books to travel many places, the heart of our school. Hello, my name is Emily, and I am in Mrs. Henderson's second grade class. My favorite part of the Corl Street building is the art room. My name is Harper, and I am in Mrs. Shoemaker's class. My favorite part about this new building is the playground.
Boys and girls, you're going to stay up here with me. So at this time, and joining the student representatives is a teacher from each grade level, and we're going to set up for our official, remember I told you it was a ribbon cutting ceremony, so we need to get to the part where we're cutting the ribbon.
I'm going to count down from 10, and then you're going to cut the ribbon. 10, 9, 8. Thank you. Do you want me to hold these? Do you need this?
Nah, thanks. Sure.
You want to keep it?
Corl Street. Thank you so much for your attention this afternoon. It really is, like everyone was saying, a very special day. And I hope your families know that you are all welcome to come back this evening from 6 to 8 o'clock for an open house. Bring your neighbors and your grandparents and people who haven't had a chance to see the new building. And we just look forward to such a great school year here in our beautiful new space. Thanks, everybody.